Hello.
Yay, don't Tammy push.
My house burned down. I felt like Rain Man for the last few weeks. Every time somebody asked me, Trace, what do you want to eat? My house burned down. So let's get that out of the way. My house burned down. I was on the plane actually on my way to Anchorage, Alaska. I was going up there fishing, and I landed and my phone blew up. And as soon as I talked to Rhonda and I found out that she was okay and the kids were okay, there's this huge sense of relief that comes over you, because then after that you realize that all the rest of it's all just stuff, you know. And my kids are good, and Rhonda's good, we're all good, you know. We have a place to stay, and I just wanted to say to all the people that have reached out and expressed sympathy and generosity, we appreciate it. And please point those feelings somewhere else, because we're good. So if you have those feelings of generosity, express them toward the Red Cross or somebody like that, because we're okay. So but I do appreciate everything. One word about Rhonda. I landed in Alaska, and as I said, I talked to her, I found out everybody was okay, and I said, they fuel this plane up and they turn it right back around and send it to Dallas, so I'll be on it coming home. And I went up there a couple of days early. I was doing a show Thursday and a show Friday, I think, right? Wednesday, Thursday. So we were getting up there Saturday, and we were going to fish for a couple of days, whatever. And so Rhonda goes, there's nothing you can do here, just stay up there and fish, and, you know. And Rhonda's an old publicist, you know, she worked at Arista Records, and I said, honey, I need you to put on your publicist hat for a second and see that headline, Trace Adkins' house burns down, his family's homeless, and he goes fishing in Alaska. So I came home, and she was right. Wasn't nothing I could do but hug them all, and so that's all good. And we're excited. I got a new album coming out August the 2nd. It's called Proud to Be Here, which takes on even more meaning now for me. It's an autobiographical song anyway, because of some of the well-publicized near-death experiences that I've had. And now, if that had happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, it may not be any of us here to tell about it, but it didn't. It happened at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so for that I'm grateful. But our new album's coming out August 2nd. Now,
Who wrote that song?
Casey Beathard, Monty Criswell, and Etta Hill.
Okay.
All good friends of mine.
Okay. Stephanie?
13th consecutive year at LP Phil. Can you tell us what brings you back every year?
Somebody said that. I think it's more than that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know I came out a couple of years before I had a record deal. You know, I moved up here in '92, and I think I started coming to Fanfare in like '93 or something.
That was the
But
difference.
yeah, when it was out the fairgrounds.
So that wouldn't count, right?
Yeah, it counts.
Oh, it doesn't? But, yeah, it says 13
She's the
consecutive years.
publicist. That's why she is not one anymore. She obviously wasn't very good at it.
Tracy, if we could talk about the fact that this week is about the fans, and I believe your fan club party is not until tomorrow, but can you just sort of comment, in lieu of the fact that your house burned down, just the way that your fans embrace you through thick and thin, no matter what, and the love and support that you get from them through all phases of life?
Yeah. Well, that's what makes us unique as a genre, I think, the fact that we have this several-day event where we invite the world to come to our house, basically, and we throw the doors open and make ourselves available to them. It separates us from all other genres, I think. And we do that because I think I can speak for this entire community when I say that we are wholly dependent on the fans, and we take this opportunity to say thanks.
with Father's Day coming up, you have your new video, Just Fishing, which I love, and you have your daughter in it. Can you talk about what it was like having her in the video and maybe some similarities you're seeing in your girls now as they're getting older that are like you?
I don't like many of the similarities I see in them that are like me. It was her turn to be in a video. All my girls had been in a video at some point, and it was her turn, the baby. And she was great. She did everything that Trey Fanjoy asked her to do. She was a complete pro. I was so proud of her. And I think the video turned out good. I'm very pleased with it. And as far as Father's Day, I'll get something that I don't need.
Thoughts?
Trace, I'm thinking that you were scheduled to actually sign autographs in the fanfare exhibit hall today. Did you do that?
Yes.
Particularly in light of last week, how did the fans actually? I'm expecting that there were probably some emotional greetings from some of them.
Well, they all expressed, sympathy. We're sorry. I was like, my house burned down. Yeah.
Okay. Trace, your Canadian fans are really looking forward to seeing you up there this summer.
Really?
We are. We can't wait to see you. And I'm just wondering, when you go to Canada, for instance, or any other country, what kind of changes do you make in your show? Maybe do you make little changes here and there to kind of accommodate them, or bring your music to them in a bit of a different way?
Well, I don't do as many of the patriotic numbers when I go to other countries. I found that they don't go over that great. The USA chant doesn't work very well. When I go to Canada, I have to pay a deposit because I have a criminal record. That sucks. I guess they think I'm going to take over the country or something. So, how much? I have to pay like $3,500 when I go up there, don't I? You're stupid.
I feel bad.
That's bullshit. That was years ago that happened. Whatever.
Well, we're still looking forward to seeing you.
I'm looking forward to it. Count it.
We've got 3 final questions. We're going to do Chris, Samantha, and Hunter.
Hi, I just heard about the song If I Was a Woman, and
Yeah.
that's one I want to hear about.
Me too. I love that song. I wrote this song with Kenny Beard and Jeff Bates, and Cherie Austin gave us the feminine perspective. It's a song called If I Was a Woman, I'd Love a Man Like Me, and Blake and I sing it together, and only he could do it with me. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait for people to hear it.
Samantha.
Well, that was sort of the direction I wanted to go in. The song it says it's sort of a response song. Is there anything in particular, like a particular moment or situation from your own personal experiences that you were drawing from as a response?
No, it's just Blake and I both going back and forth bragging about what we have, trying to tell this woman, if I was a woman, I'd love a man like me because I do this and I do that and I have this and I have that. It's just back and forth like that. So we're just competing. It's pretty silly. What was your question? My house burned down. That's what I said. What, Brad? How you doing?
I'm great. How about yourself?
Good.
Hey, real quick question while you acknowledge me here. When John Rich won Apprentice, I'm wondering if you were cheering for him or if there's a part of you that was like, crap, I wish I could have been first.
No, I was absolutely. I felt like a proud father because I told them, I said, you want John Rich. After the first season, they asked me, who should we go after next? And I said, you want John Rich. And they said, why? I said, trust me, you want John Rich. And John asked me why. And I said, I'm not going to give you any more ammunition for you to have more of an ego than you already have. I just knew that he would do what they needed, and I was right.
Hunter for the last.
I know I'm still waiting for that album of songs that is really inappropriate, that, you know, those inappropriate songs you get. Are there any songs like that on this new record? Because, I mean, we rely on you for that.
I don't think there's any real nasty stuff on this record. That's the one thing, that's not really nasty. No, I don't really think there is. I'm saving those for that album that I'm going to do under an assumed name.
He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm going to do an album of the nastiest shit you've ever heard.